Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Well, we're done with food-related puzzles now, so I do believe we have some toy-related puzzles we're going to have to deal with. If I'm not mistaken, is it you? Yeah, it might be you. Here to check out all those neat toy cars? Toy cars? Please, those are for babies. That's strange. I could have sworn I saw you playing with one of those cars just a few minutes ago. I believe your exact words were vroom, vroom, wee. Darn it, Checker. Can't you see I'm trying to look cool here? Sorry, Dylan. You're one of my best customers, so I hope you never grow out of toy cars. Well, they are really fun. Agreed. I just wish Checker wouldn't go around letting everyone know I like him. It's really hard to look cool when he does that. But speaking of cars, have I got a puzzle for you. Puzzle 87, Sam's Allowance, worth 30 points. Three boys are admiring a toy car on sale for £12. If Pete and I pooled our allowances, we could buy this car together in 2 weeks. Sam? Well, Pete and I could buy it in 3 weeks. Pete, it would take you guys 6 weeks to save up enough. All allowances are received weekly. How many pounds is Sam's weekly allowance? Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. So let's do this algebraically here. So we have J plus S. If I could draw an S, it would help. Get 2 a week. So let's see. Jeff and Pete. 6 a week. Let's see, which one do I have? Sam and P. Yes, Sam and P. Yes, 3 weeks. They have 4 a week. Well, let's see. Sam and P. Let's see, if Sam and Pete they get 4 together and get 6 together. Well, let's do it this way, shall we? P equals J, or actually equals, yeah, equals 6 minus J. I'm going to erase all this and start over because this looks horrible. And I will be back when I've got it all rewritten out here. Just 1 second. Okay. I've actually used paper to work this out because, well, trying to draw all the information I need on this little screen is not going to help. So you have these little variables etched in your mind, right? J plus S equals 2, J plus P equals 6, S plus P equals 4. So let's re-erase everything. So, J plus S equals 2. So 2 equals, or S equals 2 minus J. Now also recall that S plus P equals 4. So therefore, 2 minus J plus P equals 4. Recall this. So because when I erase everything, once you transition everything over, you have 2 plus P equals 4 plus J. Thus, P equals, excuse me, 2 plus j. Man, it's hard writing this stuff out. So now that we know p equals 2 plus j, let's go back to another equation, shall we? J plus p equals 6. So, we replace the p with the 2 plus j, so we have j plus 2 plus j equals 6. Therefore, 2j plus 2 equals 6. 2j equals 4, and thus j equals 2. Jeff gets 2 pounds, 2 pounds a week in allowance. Well, if J's getting 2 pounds a week, remember that J plus S, Jeff and Sam's, they got 2 pounds a week combined total. So if he's getting all 2 of it, Sam's getting absolutely nothing. Follow that? Good. Probably not.
This one's as good as solved. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Algebra. Go figure. Yes, you hit the nail on the head. 0 pounds is correct. Sam doesn't get an allowance. For the record, Jeff gets 2 pounds a week and Pete gets 4. And there will probably be someone that comes along going, oh, there's an easier way to solve this without all the algebra. Good for you. I have my ways of doing it. But you can feel free to share those in the comment section. I'm just not really interested in learning other ways, not at the moment. Way to go there! Now if you'll excuse me, I have some stuff to take care of. Cool stuff. Hehe, he's actually just going off to polish his cars. So I do believe we can talk to you now. Hey there! Oh, hello gentlemen. Are you looking for a new toy? Not really. See, other than those cool toy cars, this place doesn't have anything all that amazing. They should really add some new inventory. You sure are picky about your toy stores. Well, my mom has a certain philosophy about shopping. Only shabby shoppers shop at shabby shops. That's what she always says. This place is trying their hardest, but they still haven't gotten their act together. I sure hope poor Checker didn't hear that. Shopping is serious business. You need to have smarts. Here, let me give you an example. Puzzle 88, the discount, worth 30 points. This shop only sells 3 different items for 1, 2, or 3 pounds. If you buy 2 of the same item, you buy a third of that item at half price. You bought 6 items and paid 9.5 pounds. How many of each 1, 2, or 3 pound item did you buy? You bought at least 1 of each item, and there's no tax. Now this one I think I'm going to brute force my way through it. The 1 pound item, the 2 pound item, and the 3 pound item. Obviously you did not buy 3 3 pound items, because you would not have enough room for 6. That's pretty much out right at the beginning. You also did not buy a 2 pound item. You also did not buy 2 3 pound items, because that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, and you wouldn't have room for any more. That would still only be 4 things, and you'd be too close to the end. So, let's see here. You bought 6. Let's see what happens if you buy 4 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 6 items, but 4 apples. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You wouldn't have spent enough money. So, if you buy 3 apples, you'll pay 2.5 pounds. 2.5, 4.5, 5, 6, 7.5, which leave you exactly enough room for another pumpkin there. Maybe that's a squash. I'm not really sure. But yeah, 1, 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 6.5, 7, 8, 9.5 pounds. And 6 items.
Here's my answer. I knew it!
Splendid! You bought 3 1-pound items, 2 2-pound items, and 1 3-pound item. To get half a pound, you have to buy 3 of either the 1-pound or 3-pound item. But you knew that already, didn't you? Even though I didn't bring it up, yes, that is another good key to solving the puzzle. Even though the puzzle works itself out pretty well. Oh well. You know, I think I'm done with those toy cars. They're for little kids. A young gentleman like yourself wouldn't have any interest in a kid's toy like that, right? Oh, those silly things? Of course not. I've never even touched one. Now, Luke, fibbing isn't becoming for a gentleman. And, despite everyone's insistence that toys are no longer cool, it's time to leave. And, as we slowly approach the Towering Pagoda, look who's standing right in our way again at the entrance. Huh, back again, I see. We heard that Mr. Layton had returned. That's true. That being the case, I assume you'll let us through this gate? Fine, I have no objections. Well, that's not entirely true. There is one minor issue left. When the boss got back, he told me not to let anyone through the gate without solving this puzzle first. Puzzle 86, the Impassable Gate. Worth 60 points. Because this is an aggravating one, they gave you quite a benefit for solving it. And you see why it's aggravating? Yes, it's another slidey puzzle. No one has ever solved the Impassable Gate. Give it a try, if you dare. If you make it to the top, I'll let you pass. Slide Professor Layton and Luke to the top square to solve the puzzle. Yeah. Let's get started, shall we? I'm not looking forward to this. I hate these puzzles. Let's see. I think we need that there. That one there. Move that over. I'll get this off to the side there. So we can move that there. Get this completely out of the way for the moment. Move that back. I want it right there, don't I? Then I need to go there. And let's see. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm just double checking my notes here. Move. That. Yeah, we can't move. Let's save. That out of the way. Yeah. Hate those
I've got
puzzles.
a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
Incredible! You may pass through the gate. It seems the boss was right on the money. You must be the guest he's been waiting on. Wonderful. Where can we find him? Head down the street to the pagoda. I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were you. Another intricately designed gate, huh? Well, I guess we have to walk through it. The Towering Pagoda is not far now. Finally, the Layton from your time and the one from mine will meet each other face to face. That might be tough, seeing as how our professor's not here. Huh? Where's the professor? He seems to have disappeared. But he just solved that puzzle that got us past the gate. Yes, and then we walked through the gate together. He was a bit ahead of us by that point. I think he might have waved at me before he vanished. But where did he go? I'm not sure, though he was smiling as he dashed off. But why? My question exactly. His actions always have a purpose, but I can't see why he'd run away. Hey, Flora, there's a slip of paper stuck to your back. How embarrassing. Someone must be playing a prank on me. There's something written on it in the professor's handwriting. Let me see. It says, "Go on without me. I'll catch up soon." He's never led us astray before, so I think we should do as he says. I agree. This is probably all part of some brilliant plan that the professor's been readying. That sounds fine, but in the meantime, will one of you please take this paper off my back? So, now that we are through the gate, this is a good time to cut the video. When we return, we continue actually walking towards the pagoda. See you then soon. See you then, folks.